Hello, this is Jimmy. I am going to show you how I set up my week and just how last week went and things. So this will just be a quick video. This is Isabella still. I thought about changing into Roxanne for the red, but I didn't. I put this old card on from Cocoa Daisy from last year. I just love lighthouses and the sea, and I used some of that collection in here, which I will show you. And this anchor and these are also from Cocoa Daisy, I believe from last year. So, alright, so here's my Planner Perfect insert. This is a blank one, and I just filled it in like I told you last time if you saw my other video. And this is me in second grade. I put this in here to remind me to take care of myself and to do things that make me happy and to nurture the little girl. And I remember this day. I hated that dress. I could not stand this dress. But I was trying to make my mother happy. I think she was mad at me that day or the night before, but you know, I had always gotten myself up and got myself ready for school, got my own breakfast, and went to catch the bus while my mother was still in bed. So anyway, I just remember putting this dress on thinking she was going to be so proud of me for wearing her favorite dress, even though I hated it. But anyway, I keep this in here to remind myself to be kind to that little girl and also to wear only things I love, not to please other people. But anyway, these are what Jenny calls tip-ins from Planner Perfect. You know, they're cards, obviously. This one is Cocoa Daisy. And I use these for different things, which I will show you in a bit. These are from last year. These three are Planner Perfect from last year. And this is Cocoa Daisy. So I want to show you how I do keep this for my daily use. I keep these ollie clips. Some of them came from Cocoa Daisy, some of them came from Etsy, but I keep them clipped like this so I can open it right to the page. This is today. And then I keep this one clipped to the meal plan, which I keep in the back of my journal that I'm using for that month. And then I keep that clipped to my monthly view in my yearly book. So that way those are the 3 pages I use the most, so I can flip through easily. These are the Cocoa Daisy clips, the magnetic clips. I think a red one comes with the kit, with the August kit, which I should be getting this week. So anyway, I'll just show you quickly what I've done since last week. Alright, I had these blank last week except for this heading, so I decided to use this to plan for our beach trip. I'll put what we're going to do, what to pack and bring, which I still need to fill out. But I love when the page is decorated pretty and it makes me want to use it. And I like looking at it. I'm very visual and I need that color, and you know, the stickers are so much fun. So I use this half for the weekly cleaning plan, what generally I'm going to do on each day, and then my daily self-care. So then when I'm doing my daily, I can see I put the self-care things here and I feel in the heart when it's done. And also it just reminds me what I need to get done that day. So on the weekly plan, I usually put in bold the main chore or house thing that I'm going to get done that day. Unless it's like I have an appointment or some big thing, I'll put that. I just put the main thing here so I know what to focus on that day the most. So that's that. And then ongoing goals or to-dos. These are just boring house things. Actually, clean the microwave. I did that this morning, so I don't have to do that anymore. And then I take from here and put on my weekly. I got all these done except for stopping by Target, and the only reason is because I found an old notebook I'm going to use for my morning pages. I do morning pages like Julia Cameron tells about in her Artist's Way book. And so that's what I need the notebook for. But I just get cheap notebooks for that because I throw it out anyway. I don't keep it. So this is my week. And I'll go over how I do my week when I set up next week with you. This is Monday. Tuesday, 4th of July. Wednesday, this is a Cocoa Daisy. These little stickers here are just from Happy Planner. I buy these at Michael's. Sometimes they even have them at Walmart, even cheaper. But just the Happy Planner. Just different stickers for different things. I have lots of these. Thursday, this is Planner Perfect stuff on this page. Friday, Saturday, I included a little self-care thing there and tracking my water. I had one for no sugar, but my husband made the slice and bake chocolate chip cookies. I could not resist. Not only did I not have one, I didn't have two, I had 3 big ones. So, yeah, I have to do better the next day. And this is the next day, this is today. So, see, I had a little self-care thing here. I started taking iron, so hopefully that'll help my energy. I was anemic several years ago. I was eating lots of red meat and things with iron, but I was still anemic. And my B12 was so low I had to take a daily B12 shot. My husband had to stick it in my behind or my belly fat. And yeah, so I had to take B12 shots. And I have taken iron supplements before, so I decided to do a low dose every day and see if that helps my energy levels. And it's been 3 days and I feel like it is helping. And you know, I have my blood taken regularly by my functional medicine doctor, so I can keep track of it, so I'm not getting things that I shouldn't get. So here's the weekly goals for next week, and went ahead and I already did that. So I go back here, look and see what I need to do, and put some things for this week. I might just decorate this page. There's no use in taking all this and rewriting it there, so I don't know. So this is this week, and I have a little card that I keep on an old tip in. This was actually from 2 or 3 years ago. I need to make a new one, but just to give you an idea, I looked at this each. I have a video about this also below. But these are the things I go through when I set up my week. First I decorate it. Then, maybe not in this order, but I put the weather each day. It just really helps. It helps me plan things, especially if we have things to do outside or if it's going to be super, super hot. Then I want to get my outside things done in the morning. Number 2, things that happen regularly. This doesn't really apply right now. I think that's when I was still homeschooling, but my kids are grown now. Things that happen regularly. Well, my son's work schedule. IG, YouTube upkeep, which I will need to do that again because I'm getting my channel going again. So I need to put that in here, which I haven't yet. 4, appointments and commitments. So I have some of those in there. And what I do is I look back at my monthly to see what's going on that week. So it looks like there's a lot of appointments this week. So I'll add those in. Then other stuff, look at goals. Now I don't really have that many big goals right now. This is more house cleaning stuff. And like I said before, it's, you know, seasonal. During the summer it gets so hot here that, you know, I use it to do indoor things. In the spring and fall, and sometimes in the winter, we're more outdoorsy. It just gets too hot to do much in the summer here. So it's a good time to clean your house and declutter. So I need to look at other goals too. Now that things are slowing down for me a little bit in our family, here I was doing an art course, so I need to revisit that. But that's basically how I set up each week, and I put the main thing I want to do each day, like I showed you before. See, I have my weekly cleaning, so I put this on each day, what I'm going to do for that day. Wednesday I have a review for my mother, for her, where she's at a skilled nursing facility. So I have a review with the staff. It's kind of like a PTA meeting, but with your elderly parent. So I got to see how she's doing in school. But that's always good, because I can bring up concerns, they can bring up concerns, and they're just so good about resolving things. And it's just the best place. She loves it. It's not the nicest place, but they really take care of her. She's happy. She loves the food. They have more activities than most places. For a skilled nursing and memory care unit, they have lots of activities. So she's very occupied. She gets physical therapy almost every day. It's just really good. Anyway, so I have that this week. And I'll just show you my week so far. I just put the things I know are going to happen. Monday, Tuesday. This is from last month's Cocoa Daisy kit. Wednesday, and see, so I can look and see what my main thing is that day. Look here, my son won't be home till 9, so that affects what I make for dinner. This is Cocoa Daisy from last year. It goes with this, the Wayfarer kit. I love the ocean theme. These two are actually just stickers that I got from Michael's. I just got a sheet of ocean themed. And this is Smile, your box of happy is here. That's a Cocoa Daisy sticker. This is when my August box is supposed to come, but it'll probably come Wednesday, because it usually comes a day earlier than it says. But I love getting it so early, and I can go ahead and plan for August and be excited about it and set it up. I love that. Friday, the only thing I schedule on Friday usually is picking up the groceries, because I like to have Friday as a mindfulness day and kind of just a personal day. Everybody needs one day a week to have a personal day. I'm not talking about a rest day, like Sunday is a family rest day. My husband's home. 2 of my boys that live here are usually home. Sometimes the other kids drop by. But it's a restful day. I don't plan any big chores or big things for Sunday. But Friday's different. It's a personal day. So it's a quiet day before the busy weekend. And so I don't pressure myself to get a lot done on Friday, and I let myself relax and do things I enjoy. Lately, what I've been doing on Friday is watching Project Runway. There's a new season, and I tape it on the DVR. I guess you don't call it tape it anymore. I DVR it, and I think it's on Thursday night, so it's always there on Friday. So I make a nice lunch and watch that. That's a nice little treat that makes me happy. But I just try to relax on Friday. Saturday, and this will be the day I visit my mother. And I try to make a list of things to do while I'm at her house or at her place, because if not, I'll just sit there and she'll just complain the whole time. And so I like to have things to keep her occupied. It's like a toddler. You want to keep her occupied so her mind doesn't go to bad places. So I always like to straighten and declutter her closet, show her the pictures from our vacation that she never saw, bring some games. She can play backgammon. She has Parkinson's really bad, so she shakes a lot, but backgammon, the pieces are big, so she can pick those up and move them. With cards, it's a little hard for her to hold them. And I have another new game I might take. She loves games. She'll play board games forever. She just loves that. So it's a good way to occupy her and spend time with her. So I'll have an easy dinner that night or eat out. And George is not going to be here for dinner, so yeah, probably just go out. And then Sunday. Then the next week, the only thing I have so far is to pack for the beach trip. And then I haven't filled that out. Then I have my dinners and my month. Now I do want to show you some different ways I use tip-ins, or Christine of Cocoa Daisy, they're just called cards. But Jenny from Planner Perfect calls them tip-ins. So here's some old ones I have, and different things I have used them for. What I just showed you, the weekly calendar setup. This is from last fall, or 2 falls ago. And this one I put self-care on there. Different things for my self-care. Get my mammogram, which I did. Schedule OBGYN. See my functional medicine doctor. Shop for cute clothes. Avoid sweets. Replace with healthier snacks or tea. Declutter my desk. Declutter my art area. So, self-care list. This one I just had things I want to do daily in November. Watch a Suki video. She's a lady who does exercises or things to help your nervous system. Read a chapter of Joe Dispenza book, chapter a day. Do 1 day self-care journal. I don't know what that was. Sounds good though. And yoga or meditation in the afternoon. You know, because our things change. The self-care routine changes. Routines change with the seasons. Like in the summer, I have to get outside early before it gets too hot. Here in the southeast, it's just brutal by the afternoon in the summer. And in the winter, that's when I like to go hiking in the afternoon because it's chilly, but it's not too cold. It's perfect. So, yeah, our routines change with each season, and I love that because it adds variety. All right, there's the, she looks mad. But this one, okay, this time I used it for just what I need to do for that week, which now I just put in the insert. Oh, that's when my son George was starting to drive. And just things I needed to do that week. This was when I was keeping up my Instagram and YouTube better. I had what I would do each day. So I need to do that again because I do want to keep up with YouTube better and do a video a week. And then this one I used for a list of what to bring to my mother. This one was just another to-do list for the week. This one, I love that. That's so cute. This one, just what I was going to do daily in September. Walk 30 minutes. Gardening and yard maintenance 30 minutes. Track my calories. Spiritual reading. 3 questions a day challenge. That was fun. I remember that. Gratitude affirmations. Remember, equal parts work, rest, play. Yeah, I was really working on balance then. Because I end up working way too much and not resting enough and not playing enough. It needs to be equal. God didn't make us to just work all the time. We need to enjoy life and remember that we need to rest and we need to play. It's self-care. Self-care is health-care. This is a list of musts. This must have been in the fall, yep. What I need to do every week. This one, this was, I always have bananas. I love bananas and we have smoothies. I have to take my mother bananas every time I visit. She's, where's my bananas? But I have to get ripe ones, not so ripe ones, and then ripe ones. 3 different levels of ripeness so she can eat them. You know, some now, some later in the week. She's so funny. So I end up with lots of bananas, so I was coming up with ideas to use for ripe bananas. Pumpkin pecan overnight oats. Yummy! Banana cinnamon vanilla ice cream. That was good. It's with frozen bananas. So just different ideas. This one self-care for my foot. I have plantar fasciitis in my foot, and it got to be where I could hardly stand up and walk. So I had a list of things to do to heal it, and it is a lot better now. Due until spring 2023. And I did, and it worked. I still have to, manage it. This was just for an affirmation. I'm ready to take the next step with my art now that I've established a somewhat regular daily new routine. Blah, blah, blah. I'm so excited about this next step toward my goal. So that was just writing out my intention. This was just a reminder. Keep checking sites for openings to schedule vaccine for boys. That was back during COVID. And this one I used for my son's college schedule. So those are a lot of different ways you can use your tip-ins or your cards. I don't get the Planner Perfect ones anymore, but Cocoa Daisy has nice ones as well. There's one. And where are my other ones? There's one. I don't have any from this month because I messed up my kits. I kept switching. See, these are Cocoa Daisies. I like the way Cocoa Daisy has inspirational quotes on them. I love that. To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow. So I have other ones, but they're all over. So anyway, those are just different ideas to use them. Anyway, I hope this wasn't too long, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.